Hello fellow YouTubers, David here. Hope everyone's doing well. So I got a quick video here for you guys. This is a oxygen sensor replacement on a 1995 Nissan Quest 3.0 V6. I think this video probably works well for everything from 93 all the way up to perhaps 97 Nissan Quest. Someone should fact check me on that. But anyways, the actual oxygen sensor is located right below here. As you can see, it's getting kind of dark now, but it's actually attached to the exhaust manifold. This is the pre-cat, and for my model, at least 1995 Nissan Quest, looks like there's only one. At least when I went looking for the oxygen sensors, they only sold pre-cat, so I assume there's only one. So your cooling radiator fan is here. Your engine is there, and right down here you can see the pre-cat oxygen sensor sticking out of the exhaust manifold. And so the oxygen sensor is there, and the connector itself is on the other end here. Now, I got my oxygen sensor at Rock Auto. It was only $26 plus tax shipping. It was about $30. Bosch original equipment. I figure it's only about $4 more than a comparable, I guess, lower end generic one. So might as well $4 more, or $6 more. Just go ahead and get original equipment. It looks like this. The interesting part about this is it comes with a bracket itself, and it looks like if you wanted to take it out, just the plug itself, you basically have to get a small screwdriver in here, lift that tab, and underneath it lift the second tab. That's kind of hard, assuming the old one is like that also. That means I can take a small screwdriver and I have to go ahead and pry the small one up here. But the problem is that the one below it, how are you going to get to the one below it, right? You see one below it, there's a piece of the frame, I guess, yeah, the subframe. I can't really get to it. I mean, I tried from the bottom, can't really get to it. So I think I'm gonna get some thumbs up. I'm sorry, probably thumbs down for this, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and try to just yank the whole thing out. I mean, if I break it, I break it. If I manage not to break it, that's cool also. But I mean, because they already give it to you, so just push it in, right? I don't see any problem with breaking these two pieces here in order to get the old one out. Okay. So I tried to do this from the top of the engine. Didn't really help. Didn't give me enough room to maneuver my socket, oxygen sensor socket, and my socket wrench. So I ended up lifting the vehicle, and I did it from below. So you're probably gonna need for sure you're gonna need a oxygen sensor wrench. Mine is, what's that? 3/8. So 3/8. And even from the bottom, the working room is somewhat limited. I might try to use extensions, but just go ahead and put your ratchet on the socket and just thread it through the wire, and then make sure you can get a good hold of the wrench and loosen it, you know, rotate counterclockwise. So let's go ahead and tackle the sensor. Hey guys, I wish I could show you guys more. But I was able to take out the old one. It wasn't the easiest. I put the cover on there, but this is the old one. So the best way is to go from underneath. Basically, you grab the harness. This was connected at one point. That's the one end of the harness that goes into the motherboard, most likely, the electronics. And this is the other end of the harness that is the old oxygen sensor. How it was connected is that there's this little clip. I don't know if I can see it too clearly. I'm going to try to, it's a pretty tight spot, but yeah, it's basically on the top end, facing the engine. What you got to do is go underneath it, just feel for it, pinch it, grab it, and pull, and eventually it's going to wiggle loose, right? Now, I know I did mention that you needed to break off this bracket, since it seems like this new one here has 2 rivets here. You just go ahead and put it in bracket like that. That holds true still. As you see, I was able to unclip it, but I end up not having to break the bracket off. But it looks like I'm still gonna have to do it anyways. Like to hear some comments for people who think that you don't need to break the bracket off. I don't see why not. It's easier to just have the bracket here and just push it in like that. Since I didn't have the bracket off, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out how to take this bracket off the new one, or I can just go ahead and snap that one off and just push the new one in there. But I can see down there, this is the that's the harness you gotta connect to, and that's the bracket right there. And to finish this, just go ahead and connect it to the oxygen sensor and bolt the oxygen sensor back in. Alright, well that's it for this time. Catch you guys later.